Boom! What's up, everybody? My name is Kim Scogwell, and today we're going to be checking out who we think is the winner of Cutout Wars, the series I've been having going the past few Fridays. And we're just going to check each image group against each other, and then we're going to see if we think this did the best job. I'm going to be marking out what I don't like about it as well. I'm going to tell you the time it took me to make these masks, and y'all can be the judge who you think were the best. So if you like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and leave your comments down below. I would really like to hear who you think did the best job here, and we'll get straight to it. Cool, so we're inside Affinity Photo, and I got the city that we cut out first. So I'm gonna just add a new layer here, hit my brush tool. I got a red there just so we can see. I'm gonna have here so I can mark out. And by the first looks here on the when it's 100% view, I can tell you we got Affinity Photo on the left, Topaz in the center, and then the Franzis Cutout Professional 5 on the right. So Affinity did 5 minutes and 5 seconds it took me to mask out this. With Topaz Mask AI, I used 4 minutes 22 seconds, and with Franzis, I used 6 minutes and 56 seconds. And right here from 100% view, I can tell you that I can see here that's a big area, which is the biggest thing here, really. I can see that if I compare this with this and this looks a little bit like a bleed through. So I'm gonna just mark that one, and so far it actually looks pretty decent to me. I can tell there's something there, a little bit of blue, something like that. So if you zoom in now, we're gonna start over here with Affinity Photo. You can see that it has actually gone through the object here. So I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. So you can see there's some bleed through here and on the side, and a little bit on the sides here as well. So I'm just gonna mark this, but it looks pretty decent. We couldn't tell a difference with the green screen when we're at 100% view. So we can see here there is something here as well, but it did a really good job on the railing here. The rest of the building looks really good. I can see there is something here. Let me see, I gotta put that one in there as well. This railing looks good. There is some bleed through right here, and it did a pretty decent job down there. There is some bleed through right here, some bleed through here, and some here. But overall, that's not bad, Affinity. And now we're gonna take a look here at Topaz Mask AI, and you can see there is some not perfectly cut out here, around here behind that. There's also a little bit of a problem on these railings, but the rest of the building there looks really good. And it has just did a really good job up here. There's just a little bit of confusion down there. The rest here looks super clean. There is something right there, and you can see this little building or pier has been bleed through as well. The rest look really good. So let's check out Franzis. The railing looks really good. We have something here. We have something right here. And let's go up the building here. Oh, you can tell Franzis did a really good job on these, but then it messed up right above, right there. And here you can see what it was we were looking at from the 100% view. And then it has something here and here, something pretty much I'm gonna be, there we go, and something around here and here. So if you zoom back out, we can see that the ones with the least amount is Affinity Photo. But it's got a pretty big one up here and two smaller ones. So this is pretty much up to you. I think personally I would give the victory here. It's a very slim victory to Affinity Photo, with Topaz being so close that it pretty much doesn't make a difference right behind it. And then on last place, Franzis cut out 5. Again, we have Affinity Photo on the left, then Topaz Mask AI in the middle, and then Franzis cut out 5 Professional on the right. I'm gonna get and we're gonna get a blue now brush. So we're just gonna start here by an outside look, and we can tell all of the programs did not do a really good job with the hairline here, but you can see the rest looks pretty clean of a Topaz and Affinity. But then you come over here to Franzis and you can see the whole head. So I'm just gonna ring that out. I can even see right here as well over that suitcase. It's not a suitcase, but whatever it's called, you have the suit in. So that's what I can see. Oh yeah, right here it looks like there's a bleed through as well. So if we zoom in here a few times, we're just gonna go over to Affinity Photo. You can see we got something on the neck here on these ones as well, and the hair, you can see it didn't do a fantastic job, but around this thing it did good. It's got a little bit of bleed through right there. That looks good. This looks really good. So overall, Affinity Photo, bang up job. Topaz did better on the neck hair on this side, but not on this side. So we can, let's see, we have the ear here as well, and you have a little bit on the suit here as well, and then there is something here. This all looks good. That looks good. And I saw right, that's a bleed through there, and there is something there as well. Actually, there is something there as well. Now we're here with Franzis. We can see the head here and the whole shoulder area, and this rest of the bag here. Oh, this on the bag. Pants looks good. This looks pretty good, but you can see that it's cut off the shirt here. So let's zoom back out. Again, we can tell Affinity Photo has the least amount of errors, then followed by Topaz, and then Franzis. So in this case, I would have to say Affinity Photo is the winner, Topaz Mask AI on second place, and then on last, Franzis cut off by Professional. But it's pretty tight with Topaz, between Topaz and Affinity. Topaz did a better job up here on the hair, even though it's not good, and Affinity did a better job here. And this is a really, the way we cut it out from, it's a tough image to cut out because of the overexposed and underexposed parts. So on the tree here, so we can see that Franzis is on the right, Affinity Photo on the left, and Topaz Mask AI on the top. Franzis is out. That is horrible. There's a lot of bleed through on Affinity Photo, not a whole lot on Topaz Mask. And I personally think here this is Topaz Mask did the best job. So if you just go around here, you can see the edges look fine on Affinity, but there are areas here where it just didn't do stuff. If you go up to Topaz, there is something here, a little bit here, and then the rest looks really good, except for you get a lot of fringing around the edges here. But In my opinion, Topaz Mask AI did the best job here when it comes to the really complex cutout. So if you like this tutorial, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and leave your comments down below. I would like to hear you think did the best job here, and we'll get back to regular Affinity Photo tutorials hopefully next Friday. I'll see you all then.